North Texas Revealed presents Unsettled Spirits. This graveyard outside Salina, Texas, was originally a farmer's field. Mr. Seats sold plots in his cow pasture to the colored people beginning back in 1918. This cemetery is still active today, though it is now halfway surrounded by a new housing development. Of the roughly 200 burials here, most without markers, there is one deteriorating funeral home marker that stands out amongst the others if the background story is known by the visitors of the burial ground. Buried alongside a few family members, the grave of a Texas inmate who was executed by lethal injection is located here. It is not known how the presence of such a person has affected the surrounding population or citizens visiting their loved one, but one can only imagine the ominous vibe surrounding the grave of this convicted murderer. Kenneth Eugene Bruce was indicted by a grand jury in Collin County for the December 10, 1990 robbery and murder of Helen Ayers while burglarizing the home of Robert and Helen Ayers in Prosper, Texas. Bruce and three accomplices went to the Ayers home complaining of car trouble. Invited inside the home by husband Richard Ayers, 58, the men pulled guns and robbed the couple of money and jewelry. The two were then forced into the bedroom and shot. Ellen died of leg and head wounds. Her husband survived the two gunshots, one to the shoulder and one to the back. Richard survived the attack but was paralyzed and could not move between the two rounds of shootings. He watched helplessly as his wife was shot in the head. Helen Elizabeth Ayers, 54, born August 16, 1936 in Crockett, the daughter of Alan Cosby and Olga Peters Cosby, died December 10, 1990 in Prosper, Texas. Helen was buried beside her daughter, Deborah Lynn Ayers. She and Reverend Richard Afton Ayers lived on East Prosper Trail, formerly County Road 122, west of FM 2478. Funeral service were held December 15th for Helen, with burial at Walnut Grove Cemetery. Richard was born October 14, 1932 in Dallas. After the attack in 1990, he would later form a victims assistance group called the Collin County Victims Services, Inc., to provide understanding and comfort to victims of crime. Richard believed that his life was spared so that he could help others, and he considered the work to be another ministry. He later married Inez Helzep Lynch in 1993. Afterwards, they moved to Fort Worth to be near family. Richard passed on October 26, 2005 in Fort Worth with burial at Laurelland Memorial Park in Fort Worth, Texas. The jury found Bruce guilty of capital murder. He was sentenced to death for the crime along with accomplice Eric Lynn Moore. Two others, Anthony Quinn Bruce, Sam Andrews Jr., both received life sentences. On January 14, 2004, Bruce was executed by lethal injection. He was laid to rest next to family, Fate Bruce and Jay Bruce Jr. Eric was also convicted and sentenced to death for his role in the crime. However, the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals ruled that mental retardation was a factor making him ineligible for the death penalty, citing the Eighth Amendment. Eric is serving a life sentence at the Terrell Unit and became eligible for parole in 2006, but was denied parole. The next review date is July of 2026. Anthony Quinn Bruce, now 48, serving a life sentence at the Robertson Unit in Abilene, was eligible for parole in December of 2005. Parole was denied in February 2021 with the next review set for February of 2024. Sam Andrews Jr., 52, is serving a life sentence in the Michael Unit in Tennessee Colony, Texas, was eligible for parole on his life sentence in December of 2005. Parole was denied in February 2023. He will be up for review in February of 2028.
Thanks for watching, and remember to like and subscribe.